you wanted the best, you've got the best podcast, the hottest podcast in the world. The Chris Voss Show, the preeminent podcast with guests so smart you may experience serious brain bleed. The CEOs, authors, thought leaders, visionaries, and motivators. Get ready. Strap yourself in. Keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the vehicle at all times, because you're about to go on a monster education roller coaster with your brain. Now, here's your host, Chris Voss.
Hi, folks. This is Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There, ladies, things that makes official. Welcome to the big show. I'm your host, the Chris Voss. Chris Voss, the Chris Voss Show, coming to you with the sound of my voice. For over 16 years and 2,300 episodes, I guess you guys aren't sick of me yet, but there's still time. Go to goodreads.com/Chris Voss, LinkedIn.com/Chris Voss, Chris Voss1 on the TikTokity, and all those crazy places on the internet. Today we're talking about a wonderful young lady. We have Iryna Wood on the show with us today. We're going to get into some of the insights of what she's doing, her podcast, her self-love app, and other things that stories that she's going to share with us on how she does things and why you should know more about her. Welcome to the show, Miss Wood. How are you?
Hey, Chris. Thank you so much. I really loved your intro.
Thank you.
Very inspiring.
Give us the .coms. Where do you want people to find you and your stuff on the internet?
Sure. So my social media, it's Iryna Wood, exactly like my name is Iryna Wood. And my main project, which is Gemini Near Me, that speaks about me and the app itself, GeminiNearMe.com.
Ah, and this is the self-love app.
Yeah, this is self-love and relationship intelligence app.
We need more people that are intelligent in relationships. I can tell. I see a lot of that in the world.
You know, Chris, that's what we are building it through life. We start from relationships with ourselves, first of all, and after we build it up with the others.
There you go. Gemini Near Me. So give us an overview of some of the details of this. What's inside of a relationship intelligence app?
So actually, we have designed this app for singles and for couples. And you have your individual account. You can join the app anytime. It's available for Apple and Android users. And we have 10 features that speak about self-discovery process. So for those people who are finally interested in themselves, not to become observers of somebody else's lives, whether it's a celebrity or your neighbor, but they want to dive more into themselves and to become passionate about themselves, they're more than welcome to join. And this app is a result of my 12 years counseling career. We just launched the most interesting feature that I'm very proud about, which is Iryna AI. It's your 24/7 pocket counselor that is available for everybody around the clock. Anytime you need it.
Anytime you need some help there and figuring out yourself, and it's good that people, are exploring stuff. So it's got several different things in it. Dream interpretation. It can help me interpret my dreams. Astrology with day-to-day guidance, so you can see your daily horoscope. Is that correct?
Yes. So, and I have an explanation why we mentioned all these features. So besides Iryna AI, we have 10 extra features. And actually for everything besides dream interpretation, I'm certified for professionally. My way was pretty long. I started at 23 and I was absolutely fascinated by astrology scientifically, mathematically, and I discovered it professionally. And after I realized that spiritual way of every single person is absolutely endless. Since you're interested in yourself, you can see yourself from very different angles, and you can study yourself, your character, your personality, your persona, your shades, good, bad signs, whatever. Everything works out for you until you are ready to work on yourself. So actually this app was created for those people. And I realized that not everybody nowadays in the streaming world has opportunity, time-wise, money-wise, and even energy-wise, because we are all tired after the working day, to work on yourself and your relationship. So we created these 10 features, which actually you can use them during your day. When you wake up, you're more than welcome if you had night dreams. Of course, not everybody remembers, but they speaks perfectly about your subconscious, about your true needs, about your desires. So decode those dreams can be very helpful for you to understand yourself better. When we go to astrology and numerology, that's where my way of spirituality started from. It's actually absolutely mathematically calculated based on your personal data and time and place of birth, your potential for life and for different spheres of life. And every day in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, you receive a little notification that don't forget to check out your astrological guidance for today in different niches, which could be very helpful. You don't need to follow it like a blind 100%, but if you believe in forecasts, so you would believe in power of nature, so you would believe in astrology a little bit. It could be very helpful if you use it wisely.
There you go. And yeah, it can really make all the difference, especially that morning sort of boost to, get you on the right track for the day, see what you're attempting to do. So it's also got numerology, compatibility charts. So I guess with a spouse or personal, maybe someone you're dating a relationship with, manifest journaling. That's kind of interesting. So you can do your manifesting in there.
Yeah, so let me stop a little bit on numerology. Actually, thank you very much for guiding me through my own features because it's very helpful. Numerology, I think all of us, we are seeing, maybe not all of us, I don't want to speak for everybody, but we all have our lucky numbers. I don't know, something you inherited from your parents, something you figured out on your own. Oh, that's my lucky number. I like it or I don't like it. Or sometimes we pay attention to a clock at the same time and you always see 11:11, 22:22, and so on and so on. They call it angels numbers because they try, like universe is trying to speak to you and give you a kind of advice or guidance where to go and how to behave. So people who are interested in numerology, and our world is built on algebra and geometry, if you think about it in a wider perspective, I have to tell you that numerology could be very helpful to understand your character better and your lucky number set as well. So compatibility charts, I had a lot of clients, especially girls who have a huge, strong desire to get married. Women are usually more passionate about astrology and numerology than men. And they always say, oh, Iryna, because don't forget, I was 23, I started from there. And they said, oh, could you check me out with this guy? Do we match? I said, listen, I'm not taking any karma responsibility for you. You do it on your own. If you like the guy, we can see how you guys match, what's your potential, but I'm not advising any life decisions. But it's very good to see what is the strengths and weaknesses of both characters so you can find a better way to the heart of your beloved one, how to treat your husband or wife, how to find the key to the heart. So that's about math part, astrology and numerology. And you mentioned manifesting journaling. I did it in my way because I'm not a big believer that you can just sit, pray, and do nothing. I'm kind of believing in masculine and feminine energy. I represent like women's gender definitely, so I'm more feminine. But your work and your actions, they demand your masculine energy in life, especially in business. So it's always should be a balance. And when we speak about manifesting journaling, I know that people sometimes they can get lazy and forget about their dreams, values, do endless procrastination process and postpone their goals so far away that they forget what they really wanted since beginning. So I created another notification that people can every evening, say 7 o'clock, when we are all done with our works, because most of people they have their jobs and their employment, they are busy during the day, to reflect on your day, what happened, and to work on your dreams, because you receive a notification with proper questions about your goals, values, and whatever could be helpful for you, because they are designed like coaching exercises, and you pick up your own niche, whatever you want to work on. You want to work on your relationship with your parents, with your beloved ones, with your kids, with your jobs, and so on and so on and so on. So you choose. It's always about you.
It's always about you. The world revolves around me. There you go. Some people say that. It self-reflection notes, so you can kind of journal in it and do self-reflection, like why do I like coffee so much? Self-love, relationship cards. What are the relationship cards? Because this is, I guess, for singles and for couples, we should say about the app.
Yes, it's true. You depends what you're looking for. That's one of the first questions you receive when you download the app. You're looking for self-love or you're looking to be smart together. So you choose your category. You join as a single, or maybe you're a coupled individual, but you still need to embrace self-love and level up your self-esteem, which is totally fine.
Hmm.
So just you will have the different questions and different meditations and different affirmations. So that's why, because I never mixed up those things. Besides Iryna AI and dream interpretation, all other things, they're different. So digital self-awareness diary, it helps you to reflect. And as well, let's say you had a fight with your sister today
Hmm.
and you wanted to fix what was an issue because you want to observe your relationships with yourself and others, or you, I don't know, forget to do something and you want even to fix it for yourself because you want to reflect through time on your emotions. So that's why you have this, like you have it in your iPhone, you have little notes, but it's in a special field, in a secret field, and nobody will go there into your app and read your things. That's kind of alternative of diary, because sometimes you are in your car in a traffic jam and you want to say something important and you can use audio, so you're not going to put yourself in danger. And after you can read those notes, that's what we call digital diary. And self card, I always listen to what people want, what people need. And young generation, they actually, not only young generation, not only Gen Z's, but I had a friend and client, and she told me, oh, I would like some kind of fortune telling. And even with astrology, I explained I'm against any kind of predictions because people take it too seriously and they start to live not their life. So she said, okay, but could you do something fun? Like when we come to the Chinese restaurant and you can open it up and you'll see some little fortune telling about good luck coming. So we put self-love and relationship cards, what you can pick up on your own for today. Maybe, Chris, you have to take yourself for a walk to the nature to compliment yourself for a great job, on
Hmm.
the radio and TV. Something like that. So kind of fun to entertain you a little bit.
There you go. We all need as much entertainment as we can get in this world, that's for sure. Things that make us happy. Daily motivational quotes, intentional meditations. So you help people with meditation. That's always good for calming people and putting the mind in a nice place. And then relationship intelligence classes. Tell us about that.
So motivational quotes is clear enough. They're phrases of people who succeeded in life, because I know my husband, who is my business partner for this app, Ken Wood. He always likes to send me some inspirational stuff, motivational stuff, and he shares it with his relative as well. So we added that motivational things, and meditations. That always was my superpower, because I create my own meditations for my clients in my counseling career for 12 years up to now. Depends what is your true request. And I guide people in person when they work with me. It's one of the tools I use, and I do believe that it can create some kind of manifesting effect, calming effect, and it helps you to balance your conscious and subconscious.
Hmm.
And I made them themed meditations. We have them for singles and for couples. Let's say for couples, an example like meditation prayer for a baby, or your meditation to strengthen your bond or to make peace after the fight.
Hmm.
Um, yes, and for singles, maybe to attract your destiny, to embrace self love, to level up your confidence, and so on and so on. Yeah, that's my meditations. I guess that was your last thing that you asked me about.
Hmm. Yeah. The relationship intelligence classes. And so basically, if you're a couple, I guess they can both be signed in. They can see your stuff, and it'll help make you have a better relationship with your person. Correct?
Yeah, why I pre-recorded them? First of all, because I wanted people to get to know me better. I'm here in the
Hmm.
United States for 2 years and a half. I'm pretty new to States. So it's clear enough to trust the person that you never seen here within the country, it's difficult. So I wanted people to hear out my spiritual awakening position about relationship intelligence,
Mm-hmm.
because we are taught about everything in school: algebra, geometry, physics, chemistry, but nobody explains us what to do when you have pain in your heart, what to do when you have no idea how to take a decision, what to do when you're scared to make the first step in your startup or business, how
Mm-hmm.
to get rid of fears, how to open up your heart again, and so on and so on. And again, my counseling experience gave me an opportunity to pick up the most challenging topics: what bother people most of all, what is their niche or fear, and challenge to overcome. So that's why I put some topics for people to listen to, so they don't need to jump out of app, go on YouTube, listen to somebody else, and come back to the app again.
There you go. Well, it should be pretty interesting. Tell us about yourself and your life and your journey there. I think you were born in the Ukraine.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I was born in the Crimea and peninsula of Ukraine. And after I moved with my family, because my parents, they were businessmen. Unfortunately for my parents, I never inherited their business because I never wanted to.
Oh,
Our family business, it's nothing to do with spirituality. It's food production, not very romantic, but very useful for people.
yeah.
So they feed, my parents feed body, and I probably feed mind and soul of people. That's how I would put it. So after getting my master's degree in diplomatic international economic relationship, and it's the best university actually in Ukraine, diplomatic university. I put my diploma on the table, said thank you to my father with a lot of respect, and moved on in life. So I started to combine kind of knowledge of numbers, understanding of numbers with spirituality. I blended it, and my passion to astrology and numerology appeared. After I was very greedy for the knowledge all my life, that's probably my biggest passion in life. I'm
Mm.
non-stop student, and never enough for me in this case. So I started to embrace other things like astropsychology and theta healing and Reiki, and whatever I touch, coaching independently, I converted it into a tool using and practicing professionally with my clients, and they liked it very much. After, when I was 27, I already accomplished my, by that time, master degree overseas again in psychology. I mixed it up. I created my personal method, coaching through meditation. That's why I use meditation a lot, because I know how it could be influential for you and how it can help you to overcome destructive, triggering moments in your life. And I opened my first independent company in Monaco, Chile
Whoa.
Life. It was, yeah, and everybody told me it's impossible. I said, I don't believe in impossible until you're alive. And here we are. I made it without anybody, without big investment or whatever. I was on my own, always proud of it. And my clients appreciated that very much, because I brought to Fancy Monaco some, tone of spirituality. And my company was about aspects of cultural, spiritual, and mental growth. And people loved those boutique seminars. And
Mm.
after COVID hit, and I understood, I used to live already by the time 8 years in south of France. Two
Mm.
of them I spent in Monaco, one in Paris, and I realized understanding the culture, because the main slogan of French people is "Profiter du soleil," which means enjoy the sun. We do so in Florida, where I'm based right now, but American people are more driven for success and power,
Mm.
which I respect. Every nation and every trip can give you a lot for your personal journey. So I learned how to enjoy the life in France, and I understood that after COVID, it wasn't good time for business in south of France. So I
Yeah.
realized this is the time to move on. I left my family because my family is still in south of France,
Mm.
and actually I moved to United States.
Oh wow. Well, welcome, welcome, and now you're here,
Thank you.
and so you help a lot of your clients do stuff. I think. Do we get a plug-in for the podcast yet?
No, we don't, like right now. It's actually, America. It's interesting country. I have to tell you, all my dreams came true here.
Wow.
It's unbelievable. This country, when I was in France, I met my future husband. I moved
Mhm.
actually already with him fully. And thanks to him, because he knew I had a dream to do my own podcast. And I
Mhm.
had it. I did it with Ukrainian celebrities. But I wanted always to do things American way.
Mhm.
And he introduced me to his best friend since childhood. And they are two great professionals in podcasting area, and they have a famous beach podcast, and they actually have a line set of podcasts, AJ Benza and Micah Govino. So now I'm the co-host on the podcast with them, which is called Relationships is a Bitch.
I like that title. Relationships
Ah,
is a bitch.
it is sometimes.
Sometimes. There you go. So as we go out, anything more we need to talk about to get people to know you better, how they can reach out to you, of course, for consultations and stuff?
It's not my main thing I'm pushing right now. I just
Okay.
know that women love it about me when they hear out that I have a book with a
Hmm.
fascinating name. Who cares about your ex? Yes, everybody has an ex. Yes, it's mostly for women, but still, it's nothing against men. I speak
Yeah.
very highly about men in that book. It's more about self empowerment, how you can combine your authenticity with your calling and stay a very woman, very feminine, but succeed in life. So
Mhm.
if any women are listening to us today, maybe they would like to enjoy the book and have fun with it, because it's knowledgeable, but it's a love story that takes place in New York, in LA, and Europe partly. And yeah, my little baby with my husband is our app. And why I did it, Chris, I understood that America gives you idea of embracing the world, and I realized that how many people I can hug with my light and with my love. Not too many, because I'm still a human. I have my resources and I have my family as a woman. I have
Mhm.
to carry my responsibilities. So this app, it's our common baby with Ken Wood to deliver my message to people. Be curious, be passionate about yourself, be intrigued about yourself, because everybody is unique for a reason. Find out what's your calling, and follow it, because it's nothing better in life than to wake up, hurry up to do your job, share this light with the other people. And actually, it's kind of good drug, if you can.
Mhm.
I'm addicted to my work. And now it's an opportunity to embrace so many people, because this is the app for people who want to learn how to love themselves. You started from self love, and it's totally true, because the foundation of this app is self love. No matter what kind of relationship you want to embrace, whether it's your family, friend, or business partner or love partner. So learn how to love yourself, embrace yourself, your endless potential, and it's like this is the app for your daily self work, because we update it, we do it better and better and better. And Iryna AI, it's your 24/7 pocket counselor, always there for you, programmed by me not to give you any tips or advices, but to question you the right thing, to reflect on your feelings, which is very important. Feelings, they matter. Every life matters. So, and if for those who are interested, maybe to know a little bit more about me or app, it's you're always welcome to follow me in Instagram, Iryna Wood, again, IRYNA WOOD, and you can double check our website, Gemini as a zodiac sign, Gemini near me.
There you go. Well, we certainly appreciate you coming on the show, Mrs. Wood. It's been wonderful, and people should check out the app. I mean, especially if you want to maybe strengthen your relationships, strengthen your relationship with yourself, with others, et cetera, et cetera. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you.
And thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Go to goodreads.com/Chris Voss, LinkedIn.com/Chris Voss, Chris Voss, one, the TikTokity, and Facebook.ChrisVoss.com. Something like that. Just Google it. It's all over there. Thanks for tuning in. Be good to each other. Stay safe. We'll see you guys